Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss Unit 14, Schools Around the World. Okay, the lesson talks about 3 different kinds of a school. The first one is nursery. Can you see the picture? Okay, what do you think nursery school is? How old are these students in the picture? Can you guess the meaning of nursery? Okay. The next one is preparatory. Preparatory school is your school. What kind of a school do you go to? Do you know? Preparatory school is where you go to school. Can you guess from the age of the students? The one after that is secondary school. How old are these students? Can you guess what the meaning of secondary school is? Okay, secondary school is where you go to school after you finish preparatory school. Okay, look at this picture. Do you see what the students are wearing? What are they wearing? They are wearing a school uniform. They are wearing the same kind of clothes, so they are wearing a school uniform. Lesson 2, obligation and lack of obligation. Let's look at the examples. I have to go to school on time. I have to wear a uniform. I have to do my homework. Okay, what are these 3 things? You have to go to school on time, you have to wear a uniform, and you have to do your homework. These are rules. These are things that you are obligated to do, things that are necessary. We use have to express things that are necessary to do. Let's look at the next 2 examples. I don't have to go to school on Fridays. I don't have to wake up early on the weekend. Do you have to go to school on Friday? Do you actually go to school on Friday? Do you wake up early on the weekend? No, you don't have to do these things. These things are not necessary and you are not obligated to do them. That's why we said don't have to. Okay, so this is the meaning of don't have to. Let's take a look at the verbs in blue. What do you notice about the verbs in blue? They are infinitive. We have go, wear, do, go again, and wake. They are all without any additions. They are all in the infinitive. So have to, the verb after have to is infinitive. Let's move on to the next slide. The form of have to. We have a difference here. The first 4 sentences, we have to in red. I have to go to school on time. We have to go to school on time. They have to go to school on time. And you have to go to school on time. In these 4 sentences, what is the only difference? The only difference here is the pronouns. We have I, we, they, and you in yellow. Okay, the rest of the sentence is exactly the same. So we can deduce that I, we, they, and you are followed by have to. Okay, what about the next 2 sentences? We have he and she. What happened to have to? It became purple now, and it is has to. Okay, so he and she, and of course it, okay, they are followed by has to. But I, we, they, and you, they are followed by have to. Of course, the verb in blue is the same. We have go in all sentences without any additions. Now the negative form. The first 4 sentences use don't, and the next 2 sentences use doesn't. Okay, so we use don't to negate have to with I, we, they, and you, and we use doesn't to negate have to with he, she, and of course it. The questions. Same, the first 4 sentences with I, we, they, and you. We use do to ask the question. Of course, have to in all sentences stays in the same form. The verb stays in the same form. The changes are in the pronouns and do and does. Okay? So we have, do I have to go to school on time? Do we have to go to school on time? Etc. The next one, No. Oh. Finally, using question words. We keep the form of the verb, do I have to go to school on time? Okay, we just add the question word. So we have, why do I have to go to school on time? Where does he have to wear a uniform? When do they have to do their homework? What do you have to do on the weekends? We add the question word to the already formed question. Lesson 3. Lesson 3 is about the things that you have to do at home. Let's take a look at some pictures. What is this woman doing? Can you see the picture? What is she doing? She is washing the dishes, so she is doing the washing up. Next picture. What is this man doing? What is he holding in his hand? He is holding a towel. He is drying the dishes. The next one. Take a look at the picture. What is this woman doing? She is making the bed. Next one. Let's look at the picture. What is the woman doing? She is sitting the table. Final picture. What is this man doing? He is sweeping the floor. The next item in our lesson today is asking and answering questions formally. When you ask a formal question, you are asking the question to someone who is older than you or someone that you respect. We have 3 ways that we can ask a formal question. The first way is, do you mind? And we use not at all to answer this question. So you can say, do you mind if I ask you some questions about? And you can insert the topic that you want to ask about. And you can answer not at all. The next way you can use, or the next form, is, excuse me, could I ask you some questions about? Again, you insert the topic that you want to ask about. And you can answer, yes, of course. And the final form is, could you tell me whether? And we have an example here. Could you tell me whether you have to sweep the floors? And you can say, yes, I do, or not, no, I don't, or however you want to answer it. The next item is asking and answering questions informally. When you ask an informal question, you are asking the question to someone who is your age, younger than you, or a friend. Okay, it's a very friendly question. So we have 2 ways that we can ask an informal question. The first one is, hello, is it okay if, and you can complete the sentence, is it okay if I ask you some questions about? And you can answer, that's fine. Or you can ask the question right away. Like, you can say, do you have to sweep the floors? And you can answer, yes, I do, no, I don't, or however you want to answer it. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you are all doing great.